Hello guys, today we are going to make this beautiful blueberry and strawberry cheesecake. Cheesecake is one of my favorite desserts to bake and eat. Today I will be sharing with you the recipe that I always use. Let's get started! Now for the crust, you will need 1.5 cup of crushed graham and 1/3 cup of melted butter. Now pour your melted butter in the bowl of crushed graham. Make sure that the mixture comes together nicely and evenly when you mix it with a spoon. Once you're done with the mixture, you can now put it in your cake tin. The cake tin that I will use is about 20 centimeters in diameter. Pour your crust into the cake tin. Now flatten the crust with a spoon until it is tightly packed and nicely even on the top. Once you're done with the crust, you can now set it aside and make our cheesecake. Here you will need 375 grams of cream cheese, 1.5 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, juice from half a lemon, 3 medium-sized eggs, 3/4 cup of all-purpose cream, and half a cup of white sugar. In a large mixing bowl, put your cream cheese and make sure that it is softened and at room temperature. This will help you mix all the ingredients evenly without lumps. After putting the cream cheese, you can now put in your all-purpose cream and your sugar. Mix the 3 ingredients together with a whisk. You can also use an electric mixer to make things easier. Once the 3 ingredients are combined, you can now add the 3 eggs. Make sure to mix in your eggs 1 egg at a time. This is to ensure that your batter will be smooth without lumps. After mixing in the 3 eggs, your batter should be thin in consistency. At this step, you can now add in your flour and your lemon juice. Make sure to incorporate them in the mixture thoroughly. After mixing in all the ingredients, the consistency of your batter should be like this. Make sure to get rid of all the lumps before baking so that your cheesecake can be soft, smooth, and have a light texture once you bite into it. Preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit and wait for 10 to 20 minutes. Once the oven is hot, put the and pre-bake your crust for 10 minutes. This process is done to ensure that your crust won't be crumbly once you serve your cheesecake. Once the 10 minutes are up, take your crust out of the oven and pour the batter in the cake tin. Once again, make sure that the batter has no lumps once you put it inside the cake tin. At this point, you can bake your cheesecake in the oven for about 50 minutes. Once the 50 minutes are up, take your cheesecake out of the oven and put it on a cooling rack. Now, the top of your cheesecake may not be as smooth as you want it to be, but do not fret, because you can put your desired fillings later on, after it cools down. Chill your cheesecake overnight in the fridge so that it will be firm when you take it out. The next day, I popped my cheesecake off of the tin can and added my favorite fillings on top. Here I used blueberry fillings and some strawberry for decoration. You can choose any type of filling or even not put any filling on top if that's what you prefer. Now this next step is pretty much optional, but I had some leftover frosting or whipped cream in the fridge, and you can use that around your cheesecake as a decoration. You can whisk any whipping cream you have at home, or you can also skip this step. Now if you're using whipping cream around the corner, I suggest that you put it in a piping bag with a piping tip, if it's available, so that your cheesecake can look prettier and appetizing. Now, squeeze the whipping cream on the corners of your cheesecake. This should be the last step in decorating your cheesecake. And there we have our blueberry strawberry cheesecake. This cheesecake is perfect when you're craving for something that is light, sweet, and tart. I hope you guys enjoyed how I made cheesecake in this video. And as always, thank you for watching.